What would it look like if you took a 1970s F1 champion and put him in a modern F1 car? Well, thanks to EA for sending me an early access code to F124. That's exactly what you're about to find out in the new career mode using the F1 Icons characters. And who better to bring back to glory than the one, the only 1978 world champion for McLaren, Mr. James Hunt. This will be the first of 2 videos for you guys this week, showing many of the new career features that you can expect to see in this new game. I can honestly say this is the best career mode I've ever played in a racing game, so leave a comment below on what feature you're the most excited about. Well, let's jump in and grab our icon. Of course, it is the legendary James Hunt, the 1976 world champion who won it in the McLaren. Now, he's won it in McLaren once. Let's see if he can win it in McLaren again. We're gonna be jumping right back into the Papaya car, a little bit more modernized than what James might be used to for those 1976 cars. You know, lots changed in 50 years, but you know what? I think he's a talent like nobody else. He can handle it here in the virtual world as well. For our teammate, of course, we're gonna be jumping in with Lando Norris. I think it'll be really fun to put him up against an experienced driver. And let's go jump in there and see how he fares. My personal favorite thing about these driver careers so far is the way that it starts. Of course, you're an F1 driver living in Monaco, as you deserve to be, because that's where all the drivers live. And here he is, overlooking this beautiful villa of Monaco, where he gets to go into contract negotiations.
You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway,
I love this.
Believe it or not, this
Actually,
is
I love
my
this intro.
excited face. Come on, come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend.
Become a legend.
All that jazz.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's over to you.
This is so cool, dude. So far, I think this might be my personal favorite feature in the entire new F1 game. It is the contract negotiations feature. I think it's so cool. Of course, I'm gonna be setting myself a pretty high target for my rating because I want to get tons of recognition. Recognition is the bread and butter of the new career mode. I'm gonna be popping this up to a reasonable 91. I'm starting at 86 with James Hunt, so I want to get 5 recognition points. You do that by increasing your experience, your racecraft, your awareness, your pace, or your focus. So let's just go out there and go send it. I'm gonna do a 1-season contract, and let's go sign it from February 14th to December 16th. Let's send it. This would put me at a 49% recognition with Lando Norris at a 51 if I nail it. Let's go for it. But hold to sign. Now, before we get into the race, I want to go over another really cool feature. It is the specialist feature here in the career mode. Now, the specialist, you basically like giving him goals like that you want to complete, and in exchange, he will give you some sort of benefit. There's a bunch of different specialists that will come up throughout your entire career. Obviously, they all come up as they go. You won't be able to see them until they come up here, right? But yes, it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do the first one. I just want to improve my failure chance, so I'm just going to go ahead and say, complete the race weekend. That's all I want to do. Perfect. As soon as I complete the race weekend, I get the level 1 bonus from him. Other fun things about it, of course, I really love the accolades feature, where as you rank these up, they increase your pace, experience, racecraft, and focus. All right, guys, it's the first race of the season with James Hunt in the McLaren. Let's see what we got here. Of course, this season, we're going to be doing 5-lappers only for every single race, so that we can get through all the tracks we possibly can for you guys. You guys can see all the goodies. We're going to take around an outside line here in turn 1. I'm going to make myself up from 14th. I had a deplorable qualifying session before this into 12th now. Inside send. On 2, I make it stick. Whoa. Honestly, did not mean to do that. Oh, they're all gonna get a bit of a Constantina effect, as Lance Stroll, who's right in front of me, would say. Concertina, by the way, guys. A little argy-bargy with the rear end of Stroll. Take an inside line again. Gonna be a nice easy pass. Just kidding, Lance Stroll, great defense, but I take him on the edge of the corner, see if I can get on the exit. Big ERS push out. He's right alongside me, so going neck and neck. Trying to overspeed out him on the outside. Nice little battle with the Canadian. We do make it through into 9th. Now we're cruising up ahead. We're trying to see if we can get some positions. I believe our target is 6th. So let's see if we can get ourselves up there. A couple positions to do for that to happen. Got a lot of work to do. I start saving my energy now. I'm at 30% left over. Don't want to use all of it, but I do like using it to be able to keep me within contention. But this corner is a corner that I notoriously have a lot of problems with. That time around, it didn't do too bad, but it wasn't great. Something I'm not super great at is just exiting out of slow corners.
When you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Woo! Lost a little bit of grip coming around that corner right there.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Oh, that's mine. I've committed to the right side. I gotta go around the outside now. Close the door just a little bit. Hanging around the outside. I think we've hung it. We've stuck it. There it is. The position down. Okay, we got Russell ahead now. A few more laps to get him. And then Leclerc. That's what we want, of course. We want to get farther up the grid as far as we can. We started in 14th. Where we are right now is just not good enough. 8th place is just not going to be good enough. Let's see. Maybe we can even salvage a top 5 out of this horrible qualifying session that we had. Oh, our target is actually 4th. See if we can beat our rival. The ideal if we can. Fast lap goes to Checo. Fast lap goes to me! A 32.501. Got a little bit of a lock up there in turn 1. Good exit there. Oh,
okay,
that's good exit. So it looks like
Come on, mate.
Leclerc is our target.
Get past them quickly.
He's fighting with Norris right now. Just kidding, Norris is our target. Ooh, I read that wrong. Yep, Lando Norris is our target. He's got that orange icon next to his face, next to his nameplate. Tells you who's your target for the race. I'm really good overspeed here. I'm gonna force off wide there. I've got to send it on Russell. Ooh. Misjudged the end plate of my wing. It looks like we did make it through. Really shoved our way through there for sure. Bit argy-bargy, but you know what? Makes it work.
You made it look so easy.
Holy overspeed from Lando Norris. Hit the inside line. Oh, yeah, I have no energy to defend Russell. He just says, see you later. As we say over here in America, bye-bye, Miss American Pie. That's what we all say. It's a very common phrase. Just kidding, it's not. Nobody says that. All right, Russell has absolutely creamed me. And I'm getting passed again. Oh, no. I am losing my pace as I have no energy left in this battery. Take an outside line against Bottas, though. Good line. That worked out. Dude, Norris is gonna be tough. Horrible exit. Good enough to hold off Bottas, but...
Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid.
Not enough to catch up.
Let's move on. Get your head down and chin up and focus till the end of the race.
Oh!
Okay, final
huge
lap.
rear lock up there.
Lap.
Well, I'm under pressure mode. My rears are probably cooked up right after that one. Oh, yeah, they're toasty. They're really toasty. I got to be a little more careful now. They're going to be under pressure these next couple corners, but I just got to have a really good exit at this final right-hander. Here in the S's, I'm doing pretty good so far. Good exit there. That's exactly what we needed. Do not know if it's going to make me lose 7th. I'm almost 100% certain I'm not going to get it now.
5 seconds.
We're trying, that's for sure. We're sure as shoot trying. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Ooh! Over pushing that turn on the ERS before I got the end of that curve. It's like an absolute dummy. And I smacked the walls. This is going to make these last couple corners extra tough. But it's the final lap of the race. If there's any point for us to do it, it'd be now rather than earlier on. Yep, we should be fine. Yep. Couple more corners to go. Over a second separates me and Bottas behind. 1.6 separates me and Russell. I don't think I'm going to get him. Looks like our race one is going to finish with us in 8th place. Not too bad, not too great. It's just all right enough. Let's see if maybe we can challenge for some wins here as the season continues.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I did lose to my teammate and rival, Lando Norris. Unfortunately, he was 2 positions up on me, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, I think we can recover and have a better finish for this. You can see James shaking his head in disappointment in the back, as Lando has beaten me right there. However, I might be able to beat him throughout the rest of this thing. Let's see how this does for our recognition. It improves our experience, our racecraft, and our awareness. And our pace a little bit since we did move up. A little bit of drop in focus. Uh-oh. And that's a question of why do we drop focus? Okay, so that was just for experience. And then you can break down each one of them by tabbing through. So for the racecraft, my finishing position was way better. A lot of overtakes, a lot of leading rivalry, but I lost a little bit as the ratings will naturally reduce over time. But I gained more than I lost. Same thing that I gained more than I lost here. Same thing with awareness, gained more than I lost. Lost 852, but gained a lot more. No penalties, no DNF. Love the teammates. For pace, Mark's fast slap was actually faster than the fast slap, which is great. Or sorry, it was almost fast enough. 0.1 seconds away from fast slapping. He was way better than me, so that's good. Of course, it did not leave my teammate though, but it's not bad. My focus though just naturally declines over time. A little bit unfortunate, but you know, it's such is life. We ball, we move on. Getting closer to some improvements. It looks like we have been given a secret meeting. This is another one of the fun new features of F1 24. And this is interesting. Let's see what the secret meeting has to say. This is my first career playthrough, so I'm learning together as people. Let's see what we got. So it looks like our secret meeting has put us into a meeting with Williams. They are looking to potentially poach me, which is quite poetic because in 1990, if I recall correctly, James Hunt actually tried to go to Williams, like a return to Williams. Unfortunately, it did not pan out, but pretty ironic and poetic. So let's see. Should we review? I say Williams are here because they view you as potential addition to the team. Provide us some information. Let's just go ahead and continue talks. Doesn't hurt me to continue talks. So let's see. Maybe I accept it, maybe I decline it.
And asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else.
Good.
And the meeting went well too. I know. I'm amazing. You're welcome.
Okay, now we got some new specialists. So 100 miles per hour or for 30 seconds during a race weekend. Pass 5 cars out on track in any session. I can easily hit 170. Can I do 5 laps of Suzuka, no penalties, no warnings? Let's try it. You never know, right? Let's try it. And then of course our strategy analyst, that they want a practice program or complete a driven lap in 2 different sessions, qualifying and race, that counts. I always simulate practices, good to go. So I've got 4 goals set and the 2 specialists that are unavailable, no goals set. Make sure you always do that when you're in your career modes, by the way, guys. That's a really good, important thing to do. Okay, guys. We're on round 2 here of the James Hunt Mclaren career mode playthrough season 1. And we are at Australia. Let's see what we got here in Melbourne. The qualifying was not too bad. I ended up putting myself up in 8th place with Lando Norris obviously starting in 6th, my teammate. Let's see if we can go ahead and keep that pace going and maybe get an even better position right now. Time to go racing. Jump right into it. Put that ERS on and send it. Let's go. Cut that inside line. Left side. Now we're outside. Early break. See if we can go around the outside. On the outside one. Could not land on the second one. Burn a little bit of energy in the first one. Early break. Send on the teammate. Now's the time to do it. Oh, we made it stick early on. Oh, but a bad corner there. Left me a little bit vulnerable. He did not capitalize though. Good stick right there. Puts me in 4th with Fernando, Verstappen, and Checo up in front of me. We have a legitimate chance at podium. Now my specialists, one of them wanted me to have an entirely clean race, no penalties. So that's something I'm thinking about right now. Is just do not extend my track limits. I'm not the best at track limits here in Australia. Oh, we almost just have them right there. So I've got to be extra careful. I'm trying my best to be extra careful right now. Definitely didn't look too careful right there, did it? We got Norris still right behind me. Cannot use any more energy. Bad braking. Oh, and there's the warning. Well, my specialist, not gonna get that bonus now. Immediately see the consequences of your actions. Super fun feature in the game. This specialist really does make you have a whole different way of bringing an outlook to the race weekend. I really enjoy it. The specialist feature. Now, me previously, I haven't been like the biggest career mode like player in the F1 games, but honestly, like all the new features they've thrown into this thing, like the specialist, the recognition, all that kind of stuff. Ooh, hold on, we're going side by side. I thought about it right there with Alonso. See if I can size up, switch back. Cannot. With all these like new features they put into it, like I honestly, I see myself playing quite a bit of this.
Okay, James. Engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
Okay, engine's running hot. That means we need to just get out of the slipstream a little bit and let the engine get some cold air. I do not know if the ERS hurts my engine temp. Looks like it does not. It's primarily just being stuck in that slipstream for so long. Looks like it overheated my engine a little bit, so a good thing I've lifted that off now. However, these top three, they are still fighting. They're scrapping out so hard. I'd like to get a little bit more relevant in this race. Good entry, bad exit. That's what racing's all about, right, guys? It's never about the exits. Of course, it's all about the entries, right? Jokes. Big extension there.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Okay, so that's one more target down. Oh, really early break from Alonso there. Definitely was not expecting to get caught up right there with Verstappen and Perez. Now I gotta finish this race. Front left wing damage. Oh my gosh.
Okay, you've got front wing damage, but only have a few laps left. If you can live with it, stay out.
Yeah, absolutely, we're gonna stay out. Big mistake on my end. I should have expected a little bit of a Constantina effect, as Lance Stroll will call it. Concertina effect. But unfortunately, I was not ready for it. Oh, looking like a potential release end. Ah, dude, that wing damage is really rearing its head right now. I gotta go hard defense mode. Save that energy as much as I can. Go back over left. Left. Enough to defend. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold him off much longer. Ugh. The wing damage is quite severe right now.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Come on. Put over it. Yeah, barely. Cut him off. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold him. I might. It's gonna be so hard to hold him off, but of course, 2-second penalties. What does it matter? Come on, hold him. Side by side with Lando, with my teammate. He decided to back out. Oh, in fact, actually, it's Russell who jumped him. Russell's gotten into the fight. Where did he come from? Probably capitalizing on my weakening of my teammate from behind me. And George Russell looking rather antsy here in Melbourne Park. He's going to want to take a move. He's going to take the outside line. I'm going to force him on the outside line. Both of them are going to try to take the outside line. One's going to make through. Maybe not both. It's just Russell. I could not defend that one. But I will get some DRS as a consolation prize. Just kidding, I don't. I missed the detection zone. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, force him outside. Barely stuck that one. Oh, okay, we've been able to stay in front of our teammate. Of course, after penalties, we will not have this win over Lando, but we'll take it with our hearts. We've beaten our teammate for the first time this season, though. With penalties, not quite done yet. It's going to be another mediocre finish here for round 2. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. It's going to be P12.
All right,
no points.
Race over. Take care of the car.
Bit rough. Definitely a bit rough, but hey, such is life. James Hunt, he's just getting his legs restretched, you know? It's been a while. So he's getting his legs restretched. We'll be back to normal in no time. All right. Unfortunate. Behind my rival once more. I'm sure my points are going to go down a lot. Experience did go up, though. Racecraft went down. Awareness, reasonably so. Pace, reasonably so. Focus, reasonably so. Bit of a rough one. Hey, yikes, 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 yikes. That's not good. However, we did make good with a couple of our specialists, so that was good. Power unit, strategy, analyst, and our wind tunnel engineer were all very happy with us. Now, of course, unfortunately, our final one, the material fabrication planner, was not happy with us because we got ourselves a penalty. And that is the end of round 2 at Australia. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Next video, we'll be going into rounds 3 and 4 at Japan and Miami of the James Hunt McLaren comeback career. It has been some pretty hard-fought races for sure, and the next 2 races were even more fun, so definitely stay tuned in the next couple days for when that video pops out. Of course, in those next 2 races, we're also going to see some more of the new career mode functions, which are really cool. I'm for real. This is like hands down the best career mode that F1's ever had, and I'm loving it so far. And I just can't wait to do more of them with you guys, both on YouTube and of course live on stream. So make sure you go catch me live on Twitch. Make sure you smash that like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you can get some more regular updates. And until next time, keep being wonderful. Keep making the world a better place.